everybody? It's your boy Bobby W223 here. Once again, I know I don't make videos anymore, but I did a podcast for the PlayStation Experience because I was there. Did a podcast with Air Cuts for the Win, Mr. Official, and Crunk Girl 711. Go check it out if you haven't. It's my last video that I did. Links to their channels is in the description. But I kind of wanted to do just, I guess, like an individual video over my experience at the PlayStation Experience. So I guess will be going over the same stuff that I did. But as you can see, you just saw some Final Fantasy VII gameplay right there, the remake. Man, I went nuts when I saw that at the conference, and like it was crazy, right? Because me, Crunk Girl, aka Jaleesa, shouts to her. I'm gonna be using some of their footage, by the way. You can probably see it right here. So I'm gonna put a link in the description to Crunk Girl 711 and Air Cuts for the Win. I'm kind of hijacking some of their footage because I didn't really record while I was out there. I took some photos. You'll see some photos kind of mixed in that I took, and some photos that they took, and things like that. But yeah, man, it was really cool just getting to meet those guys. Erica, Kenny, shouts to JunkieMonkeys.com. Go check them out. And yeah, the footage will be kind of going as I'm talking, so it'll probably be a little out of order. But basically, the Final Fantasy VII gameplay, it was so crazy because I was talking about it to those guys the day before the conference, and me and Denzel were like, yeah, they're probably gonna show some gameplay. Shouts to him as well. And I think Jaleesa might have been like, yeah, they might, can't remember, but I know a lot of the guys was like, nah, it's too soon. They just, you know, revealed it at E3. I was like, I don't know, man. I got a feeling. And sure enough, they showed it. I went crazy. It was just dope. The Uncharted dialogue that they showed at the conference, that was really cool. I don't think that they're gonna go that deep like Mass Effect. I know some people are kind of speculating that they'll go that deep. Probably not. I mean, it's Uncharted. It's, you know, it's a linear, very story-focused game, but they'll probably will have some key moments where they will let you choose, you know, how you want to go about, you know, certain dialogue areas and things of that nature and stuff. But I mean, yeah, it was cool, man. It was really cool just getting to meet everybody. Shouts to DLB and his old crew, Kyle, aka US Army, meeting those guys. Met some guys from the Tester, Sky Diddy, a couple other folks from the Tester, met them. Met Malik Forte, shouts to you, man. Cool guy, met him. Once again, Mr. Official, met him out there. Kev, bunch of people, I probably can't remember all, but highlights once again from the show. They showed a lot of VR stuff. The things that they showed at the conference from VR, I thought was kind of whack. I mean, to me, the top three things that they showed was the Final Fantasy remake gameplay, Uncharted 4 with the dialogue and, you know, everything like that, and Ni no Kuni 2 was dope. And there's a couple other things. I thought Battleborn looked cool, even though that ping one was kind of weird. I was like, alright. But yeah, man. The conference, it was okay. I give it like a C. It was alright. It was just cool kind of being more so in that atmosphere. This is the first time I've ever been to a gaming convention, so it was just cool to me just to kind of be around fellow gamers who love, obviously, gaming, but not only just that, but specifically PlayStation, you know, so it was just really cool. But more so for me, it was more so the show floor and getting to be able to play the games and meet people and talk to folks that I either didn't know until I went to the experience. I've, you know, met a few cool people, added them on PSN, and getting to meet people that I've been gaming with and kind of known online for years, like DLB and those guys. I know them since 2007. Erica and Jaleesa, those guys, I've known them, I want to say, since like 2012, 2013, you know, Mr. Official, all those guys. So it's just cool getting to meet them in person. Huge highlight outside of the conference was meeting David Jaffe. I mean, you saw a little footage. I'll probably throw it back in here so you guys kind of see it again. Like I said, I'm kind of just jumping around, so the footage isn't gonna match what I'm saying. I know I got some gameplay and stuff going up too. I was gonna put some Final Fantasy VII PC port gameplay in here, but my external hard drive. Something's wrong with the USB. I think I need to get a new USB for it. But yeah, it was really cool meeting Dave Jaffe. Great dude, like everybody says. He's chill, down to earth. I mean, he was talking about everything from like, well, obviously video games, but like superheroes and sports. I guess he was talking about his kid and stuff earlier to Erica and those guys before I showed up, because I was playing a VR game. I forget the name of it. It was this racing game. It kind of reminded me of Tron. It was really cool. And they Denzel called me right when I got finished. He's like, yeah man, we're downstairs by the John the Dev booth talking to Dave Jaffe. I'm like, David Jaffe? I'm like, oh shit. So, you know, I went down there, talked to him for a good 30-40 minutes, played his game, took a picture with him and stuff. Cool dude, really cool getting to meet him and stuff. I'll throw some more of that footage back here towards the end, and some more photos and stuff that I did take and everything. But oh man, like, it was just really cool getting to meet him. And but yeah, man, sorry I had some technical difficulties. I was talking for a couple minutes and realized this crap wasn't recording. But I think basically I was saying the highlights for me definitely was seeing Final Fantasy VII gameplay, seeing Uncharted 4, the Ni no Kuni announcement. The VR games that they showed at the conference were cool, but the ones on the floor and just being able to play a period was a lot better. They had some Vita love in there, you know, it was great. You know, like I said, I would give the conference overall a C, but the experience, honestly, I would give it an A. But like I said, this is the first time that I've ever been to anything like this. I've never been to, you know, E3 or GDC or anything like that. So, you know, Comic-Con, any of that stuff. So, I mean, if I had been to more of these events and then I came here, maybe I'd be like, oh, okay, this is cool. But this is the first time I've ever experienced anything like this, being able to talk to these developers and just fellow gamers that I've known for a while, being able to, you know, finally meet them in person and playing some of these new games and everything like that. But, you know, I played Ratchet and Clank on the floor, played a lot of different VR games. I didn't get a chance to play Riggs, but that Valkyrie, I believe I'm saying it right, that game was awesome. I'm not really into like pilot type of games, but it was pretty much like a space combat pilot type of game. It was really cool, just how immersed you were in it. It wasn't necessarily the game for me. Like I said, I'm not really into games like that, but I don't know if that game is just further in development compared to the other VR games, or if the headset was just on my head better or what, but I really felt like all I could see was the game. Like, it was just me in the game. That was awesome. I played Rez, that was cool. Played London Heist, that was surprisingly a lot better than I thought. I don't know if I just saw really shitty gameplay demos of it before on the internet or what, but I was expecting it to be as awesome as it was. That was cool as hell. I mean, like, you start out, you're in this room and you're being interrogated by this guy, and he tells you to stand up, and I'm 5'9", and I'm standing up looking at this video game character pretty much eye to eye. I'm just like, holy shit. Like, it's hard to explain if you never tried VR before, but that was cool. And like, you get two Move controllers, and in the second part of the demo for London Heist, you actually get to kind of move. You get to move around, kind of like, it's not, you're obviously not running around like a madman, because you're gonna be knocking over stuff, but you get to move around more compared to the other VR games that I play. And you got the two Move controllers to shoot and to grab stuff and to reload your gun, and you can duck behind cover, and you can actually kind of move, like I said, you get to move around a little more. It was really cool. The kitchen was awesome. It's like this horror demo game. You're a lot more restricted into that game, but it's more about the suspense and feeling helpless. Like, you're tied to this chair and your hands are tied up, and you can move. You're holding the DualShock controller, and you can move that around using the gyro motion and stuff. But for the most part, it's more about, I guess, just the experience and feeling confined. You got this crazy witch lady stabbing the shit out of you. Like, that was crazy. Played this VR racing game. I forget the name of it, but it was like Tron pretty much. I believe I might have said that before. I played that, and I met David Jaffe. basically right after I played that game, my boy Denzel, shouts to him again, he called me right as I was about to play it, so I called him back, and he's like, yeah man, we're downstairs by the Drawn to Death booth talking to David Jaffe. I'm like, oh shit. So, you know, I ran down there as fast as I could, talk to him. But, you know, highlights for me definitely was seeing Final Fantasy VII gameplay, even though they're gonna break that game up into parts or whatever. And you know, I'm pissed about that. If you guys haven't checked out my podcast that I did, you know, check that out. I talked more about that. But the gameplay itself to me looks awesome. I know it's not turn-based, some people are pissed about that, but I'm fine with it. You know, this is a remake. This isn't a remaster. You know, I can't wait. You know, the game looks cool. I'm still gonna get it, even though Square. I hope they know what they're doing with this whole episodic thing, or how this is supposed to be, but visually and gameplay wise, to me it looks cool. Of course, seeing Uncharted, you know, whether it's a cutscene or gameplay, I love Uncharted, so that was cool. The whole dialogue thing was a nice twist, I guess you could say. The Ni no Kuni 2 announcement was awesome. I loved the first one, the PS3, and you know, the indie games and stuff that they showed at the conference were cool, but like I said, I would give it a C, and that's being generous. But I played Ratchet and Clank, like I said, at the show floor. Those VR games I mentioned. Played the Uncharted 4 multiplayer beta on the floor. I'm not sure if I said this already, but I got #1 on my team. You know, gotta brag. First time ever played it. Didn't know the buttons. They changed some of the buttons around. Still got #1 for I think the entire match. Actually, I think I had the most points. My team won. I got like an extra card because they, you know, each booth you go to, they give you like a little PlayStation card for that certain game and stuff. That was awesome. I forget the name of this game, but it's a PlayStation Network game coming on the PS4, and I wish I remembered the name of the game, but it's kind of like this side-scroller RPG, and you basically you assign a button for the 3 characters that you play as, like at the same time and stuff, and basically it's kind of like almost a rhythm to it, how you have like a knight, and then kind of like a dragoon type of character, and then an archer. And it's kind of like a rhythm, and then, you know, whatever button you have assigned to that character, that's how you attack, and you fought like dragons and different stuff, and it was cool. I'll forget the name of it, but it's coming out on PSN, so just kind of look for this kind of side scroller kind of 3-person RPG game. I don't know, but other indie game I played was called Broforce. It's basically like Metal Slug. So if you know what Metal Slug is, or if you ever played those games, that's basically what it was. That was fun. There were some other games I played. For Honor, that was the last game I played with. I played that with Erica, Kenny, and Jaleesa. I had the photo earlier in here. I might throw that in here again towards the end. But that was cool. I think I had the photo in here earlier. I don't know. It's been a while since I've made a video, so you guys will forgive me. My editing skills are kind of lacking right now. But I'll throw that photo towards the end here when I'm wrapping this up. And once again, check out Crunk Girl 711 and Eric Cuts for the Wins YouTube channels. I am using some of their footage on here because I didn't take any footage. I just took some pictures and things like that. But it was cool. They had this whole MLB The Show joint on the floor. They had a bar. You could buy beer. It was like $15 a pop. I'm like, nah, it ain't that serious. But you know, they had 2K and MLB and stuff like that in this one area. That was cool. I forget the football player, but there was a football player, I guess, that was there, like straight up NFL, like that. That's dope. Yeah, just getting to meet everybody, DLB and Malik, some of the folks from the tester, like Sky Diddy and them. Talking to developers like David Jaffe was awesome. Got to talk to Adam Boyes for a hot second. Saw Neil Druckmann. Meredith isn't a developer, but she was the host on the tester, and she does a lot of other stuff too. Meredith, saw her. Greg Miller and Colin. Like it was just cool, just being in the same space as these guys and getting to kind of talk to some of them and take photos with some of these guys, and just ran to the PlayStation Access people. That was cool. Holly and I believe Nathan was the other guy that was with her. I forget his name, but ran to them. Like it was just crazy. Met some cool gamers that I added on PSN and stuff. Like the overall experience, you know, it was cool. Like I would give the experience itself, being on the floor, playing these games, meeting people, all that, I would give it an A for me. Once again, this is all new to me. Conference, I would give it a C. It was cool, it was solid, but they started off super strong, and then it was just kind of for pretty much the rest of the conference. Battleborn looks cool, made by the guys that do Borderlands. I don't know about that penguin though. That was kind of, I was like, whatever. But I mean, overall, it was awesome. I'm sure I'm probably missing some stuff. Like I said, I had some recording issues earlier. I was talking for a good like 3 minutes and didn't realize it wasn't recording. So I can't remember exactly what I said. I don't really do a script or anything. I just kind of go off of memory. But yeah, man, it was awesome. Yeah, cool. I'm repeating myself, but it was cool meeting everybody and stuff. And yeah, man. Trying to think, was there anything else? Yeah, it was awesome being able to play some of these games. I'm trying to think what other games it was that I played while I was there. And there was a few other like independent games and stuff like that. But overall, San Francisco, cool town. First time being in that town too, or city, excuse me. That was fun. Cool people in San Fran. I wouldn't want to live in that city. It's kind of expensive, but yeah. The PlayStation experience, awesome experience. I'm gonna try to go again next year, but we'll see. But yeah, man, that's about it that I can think of right now. So yeah, it's your boy Bobby W, 223, and thanks for watching. If anybody's gonna watch this, if not, it's all good. But yeah, peace out.